Right, so Warren Buffett has started buying up stocks again, and he's bought a series of different stocks. And I wanted to look at all the selections that he's made. I wanted to look at it from a perspective of a swing trader rather than a perspective of a long-term investment. We all know he invests long-term in solid businesses for 2, 3, 5, 10 years. Um, we all know that that's his style. Now, I don't invest like that. I don't trade like that. I swing trade, so I'll be covering maybe a period of 1 to 2 months. If any of these opportunities are provided, a good opportunity for you guys to trade in the short to medium term to make some good profits in solid companies. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to talk about the first selection, which is Oxy. Oxy is a stock that I've been talking about very extensively on my Telegram group. We've been discussing oil as a potential play because oil prices were really low, and then recently we've seen them rise, and we've for a reversal play off of these bottoms, coming off of a break of the channel as well. We've had a number of breaks here before. This one seemed like it was a certain rise up. So at the moment, we've had a nice move up higher. Now, one of the things I wanted to say is if you're looking to trade this, the best option that you have is a play from the dip. So if we can get a dip in the next few days, a dip down here to around 49 again, 50, a retest of that area, or even a little bit higher, around 50, 51, then we can get a nice bounce and then move up higher here. Now, from the entry that I have, it's around 1 to 6. Now, if you guys are looking to trade a little bit higher, you're probably going to get a 1 to 4. But it's a very, very good trade. The company's solid. And we have the benefit of US oil starting to rise as well. So with US oil, I was watching this area since September. We had a nice consolidation here. I wanted a breakout, and it corresponded perfectly with the whole of the energy sector rising. Oxy was one of those stocks, and ES was another stock that I traded in the energy sector. So, yeah, this is going to be a rise here. We do have another move, maybe another leg here for another 4%. To 9 or 10% here on oil. Then we don't know where we're going to go after that. Maybe we get some resistance. But at the moment, Oxy, very, very, very nice for a play in the short to medium term if it dips. If it doesn't dip, then it's a bit of a worrying sign. Or not a great opportunity, more than a worrying sign. The next one is Pool Corporation. These guys essentially provide and distribute equipment for swimming pools, predominantly in the US, but I think also globally. And what I like about this one is it's dipping, and I think it has potential to come back down even further because Warren Buffett is investing long term. Potentially, this comes back down here. He probably buys more, and then it moves up higher. So this area here around 300 is a nice area. And if you look at it historically, what it's done is it's kind of moved for the last 2 years within this range of 420 and 290. So every time we go to these lower levels with RSIs, becomes oversold, we tend to see a pickup in the price. So if we go back to around 300, 290, what I'm expecting is a bounce off this area, some consolidation, and then a breakout. And then this offers around a 1 to 4 risk reward for 24%. But again, it's not ready. It needs a few other aspects, in my opinion, for this to be a nice setup. We also have this potential move here. So if I just show you guys what I think the path might be, is if we get some dips like this, we then get a break that moves higher like that. Something along these lines. It won't be perfect. It's just a prediction, but approximately this is what I think might happen. And yeah, again, it's very, very good. Good upside there with the right setup, of course. The next one is Heiko Corporation. These guys are in the aerospace and defense sector. This is a key area here of support, which I've seen multiple times around this area here in June 2024. Now we're retesting that, and then again, very similar to the other setup. What we might see is price coming back down, doing some moves like this, and then breaking up higher. Or what we might see is a rise, price coming back down here, up, down again, up, down again around here, retest again in this area, and then we pop off. So it's looking around Feb of this year that we potentially get a move up higher on these last two stocks. And then here I really like the RSI being oversold, so it could come even earlier from this area here of support or demand, depending on how you see this this box. Next one, really quickly, Ulta Beauty. Okay. This one, I think we get a deeper dip here. Now there's two options. We get a box and then it moves up higher, or we have a deeper dip and then we move higher. Now, personally, I would like this setup because I know that if we get this setup, we then have a better risk-reward ratio, more upside. There's going to be more support and buying power around this area here at the bottom anyway, because we've seen it previously buy again. This would be a nice move. RSI also gets the opportunity to go under 30, bringing in more buyers and driving price higher. This is a good setup. Again, not yet set up, and I'll probably be covering some of these trades in my Telegram group. That's why I recommend you guys go and join the group with the link in the bio. But the next one is, what is the next setup? What is the next trade? It's Sirius XM Holdings. These are radio station, podcasting, etc. It's held this trend line for a number of, so it's held this trend line a number of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think it's probably the trend line that we have to break to move higher. The price action is showing me that we could be consolidating around this area for a very long time and then break up. Maybe around April, maybe around Feb. We'll have to see exactly when that opportunity comes in, but it's looking very nice. I do like it. It's not too bad, but then I don't really like the business itself. Very stable, but I don't like the business itself. The RSI is oversold. Could continue to be oversold for a long time and price to fall down even deeper. In terms of levels, this is it. I mean, I can't see it. It could go lower, but then we're looking at 2025 levels here, 2012 levels here on this. So I don't know. We'll have to wait for this one to really set up again. Next one. Let's see what the next one is. Chubb Limited. Again, very similar to Heiko. Their aerospace and defense company. This one, I quite like the fact that it's fallen again and the RSI is becoming oversold. We do have, what we have here is probably maybe this area here as a support zone, and then we also have maybe some support here because we have also a retest here from this one. So this could be a nice zone here to buy. Again, I think it's going to take a long time to consolidate as it drops down. We might find consolidation around this area here, and then we move up higher around March, April. Very, very similar to Sirius Radio. of Cyrus XM holdings with Chubbs. Okay, next one. So some of them around Feb, some of them around now, and then we have Cyrus before that. Liberty Media, I think this was connected to Cyrus, and we've seen a huge rise here. This would have been the perfect opportunity to trade. What we have here right now, though, is a very, very nice continuation setup. We have a bull flag developing, and the play is actually a breakout above this area here. So if we break above this area here, then we have new highs that might develop on this. So a 1 to 3 is on the cards here. Also good to see maybe what the analysts rate it. 30%, so around 1 to 3, like I said. Yeah, 1 to 4 maybe. If they say 30%, maybe 1 to 4 will be the play here. If it obviously if it keeps this bull flag and then breaks above, that's the potential here. Right. Next one, Domino's Pizza. Not really a fan of the stock. It was very, very good in 2024 up until 2023 up until January. Since then, it's been up and down. But I can see why Warren would want to buy it. Great company, solid. It can continue kind of being a solid business for a very, very long time. And we also have a key support zone here, key demand zone, multiple times finding support around this area. Now, I think maybe we get a deeper dip. RSI becomes oversold again, and then we move up higher, but it could happen sooner, which is this level here, around 435 above, is a key level where I would consider buying. From what I'm seeing right now on the charts now, it could come back down a little bit lower, and then the level would be probably around this area here, 420. 430 now, 420 maybe later if it comes down low. The risk reward ratio here is 1 to 4, so it's still very good to reach that all-time high again. If Warren is invested in this, then I'm expecting this to move nicely in the next 2 to 3 years, meaning he's expecting growth of some sort. So maybe we get a 50% move rather than a 25%. Let's see. And then we have VeriSign. This is one of the stocks I invested in late last year. On this breakout here, I invested one time. I think it was around September, around this area here, and then I got caught out. I moved down, and then I didn't really like the stock too much because the price action isn't very nice. We have some issues with gap here, and the candle is not being formed correctly. A lot of spikes, so not really my type of trade. I like smooth price action. But very nice breakout here, move up higher. If you want to play this one, you would need a dip, consolidation period, and then a move up higher. I think some of the other ones are better. Oxy for sure, because I've already been speaking about Oxy a number of times, and I think it can do really, really well. And then we have, I think, HAECO, very good industry right now, aerospace and defense, very nice level here. I also like Chubb. I think it's Chubb. Let's have a look pretty quickly. Chubb is not showing up. Okay, right. Chubb also very, very nice. I like the dip here. Will take some time, but it will develop nicely. Cyrus, not a fan. Oxy, HAECO, Chubb Limited should do really, really well. These are my top picks from Warren's list that he's invested in lately. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, share it, and also join my Telegram group for free. I provide insights and analysis there every single day. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I share snippets of these videos almost every day. Now, I won't share the whole video because it's just impossible, but I will share some of the best bits of my videos on Instagram and TikTok. So go follow for short form content over there. Take care.